Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard.
Now Allen throwing on second down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 7 yards there and a first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Well, so much for the first down.
And they could have, would have, should have had a first down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They did not.
From midfield, here's Allen. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 18 on the air. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off. Not only to
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could,
and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir, 92 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say. So here are the Bills to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins. They go play action here on first down. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Down the sideline he goes. Curtis Samuel, touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 73 yards. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And here's Allen on first down. Shakir hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Throwing on first down is Allen. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen going to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. To throw, it's Allen. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. Throwing to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. The Bills ready to take over. Allen off the play fake. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. To the air, Allen. And this one too low. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Operating from the red zone now. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The Bills getting set to go. Allen. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 23-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Still on his feet. He may go. Valdez-Scantling. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 77 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And here come the Bills. So after the INT, it's Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Two yards to go, 2nd down. Now Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Bills. touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking... And now out come the Bills. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. On play action, Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen now looks to throw. Has his man. It's Shakir. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Here's Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding
the Bills offense now. They get set to head back on the field. Is actually going to throw it here. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now Allen off the bootleg. Throw left side to Kincaid. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. On play action, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about...
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium.
The Bills offense getting going here for the first time. 9-0. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
Allen now on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 88 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be #1 in everything they do, but he's #2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid, 51 yards. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage.